Verse 20 and 21 is dealing with the plots and the schemes of the enemy. The devil comes to take you and put you into a furnace. Even from the pulpit, he wants to throw you into a furnace. You've been fasting and praying, seeking the face of God, and it seems like the church folks are the one that's throwing you in the furnace. The folk that you've been praying over, believing God for, they have thrown you into a fiery furnace. What do you do when you the man of God and the woman of God and the praise leader and you've been thrown publicly into the fiery furnace? What do you do when all of Mansfield, Richland County and beyond is talking about all of your business? What do you do when you like gas and everything's been shut off and they repossess your car and you lose your home? What do you do? Well, I found out that the thing that threw me in the furnace, the thing that was trying to kill me, is going to have to die. The thing that tried to kill me, the spirit that's trying to kill you, God's saying that fear that's trying to kill you, it's going to have to die. Those people that's been talking about you, just keep your mouth shut, keep your mouth shut. After a while, it's going to come back around on them. Oh, you can't keep talking about me and not your season come around. Oh, your season is coming, baby. Yeah, the thing that's trying to tear you down, what the devil Aubrey meant for evil, God said, I'm about to use it for my glory. Hallelujah. Verse 22. Read verse 22 over again.
Therefore, because the king's command was urgent and the furnace exceedingly hot, the flames of the fire killed those men who took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Ain't that something? The very thing that's trying to kill you, the tool that they use to try to kill you, is going to boomerang and shut them down. Verses 23 through 25. What does it say?
And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then King Nebuchadnezzar was astonished, and he rose in haste and spoke, saying to his counselors, did we not cast three men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said to the king, true, O king. Look, he answered, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they were not burned, hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. Woo! Woo, my God.
Verse 23, it says, and these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the fiery furnace. They weren't cast down. The instructions from the king were for the guards to cast them down. But before they got a chance to cast them down, those men were dead. The men that were throwing them into the furnace, they were dead. But because Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were bound. And they were bound. Yes, they were bound. They were bound. But it says they fell down bound. Prior to this, Nebuchadnezzar was trying to get them to fall and bow down. They didn't fall down because they tripped over something. They did not fall down because they were pushed down. They deliberately bowed down and said, we're not going to bow down to the golden image. We will bow and fall down when we want to. Just because I'm bound does not mean I can't praise and worship God. Just because my situation has me jacked up is not an excuse for me to stop praising and magnifying my God. No, I would not bow down in front of the golden image because you would have taken my praise the wrong way. But now that I have a private time with God in what you call the fiery furnace, I choose to fall prostrate on my face and give God praise, bound and all.